Maybe describe the last couple minutes of the game, maybe a little bit of your strategy, and then also get into coming back after last year's disappointment and winning.
Yeah, well, our strategy was to try to win the game. So we had that 4th and 1. We get the first down, we take 3 knees, and we win the game 14-13. That was the plan. Well, he broke through the line and didn't slide. He could have slid and he could have taken 3 knees, and then he had to add to my gray hair by running all the way. So then we're up 7, and I said, we didn't come here. We're trying to win the game. We're not going to get up 8 and let them go for 2. So we went for a 2-point play. He made a great catch, and we got up 9. Obviously, they turned out big because they can light back down. They're so good. I mean, they're very good. There's receivers on the outside are tall, and up front they're good. Back runs hard. We just tried to hang in there and find a way to win. When we had a chance, we wanted to go for the win. That's why we went for it on 4th down and didn't punt. That's why we didn't. That's why we went for 2. We wanted to get up 9.
Okay, questions?
How big was that getting that turnover and really just trying to get momentum right there?
I don't even remember what turnover it was, but I just said at halftime, I said that we need a next score. I said 13-7 is a ball game, and then it's up for grabs, and we've got some momentum. I said it's about the next touchdown. I said that's it. It's about one thing. It's the next touchdown. So we got that touchdown on a great drive, 13-7. My kids, they believed. They were in the locker room. They never doubted. We just needed to get that next touch. 13-7 was the key, and then I think. They certainly fumbled a snap at the 3-yard line. We were fortunate to take advantage of that. And I think they were up, I don't know if that was 13, I can't remember. I think they were still up 13-7. They were going up to 2 scores, probably would have ended it. That was big, and then we had like a 97-yard drive, which was awesome. These kids just grinded it out, and Joey made some big runs, and David made some big runs. I don't think we turned the ball over. I don't think we had any turnovers and very few penalties, and it's kind of what we want to do is run the ball, not turn it over, don't get penalized, and play great defense and try to hang around. That's a fantastic team.
Coach, what is this?
You know what? It's great for the whole community. They support us so much. They do the Booster Club, the football moms. They do so much for us. But it means for these boys, these seniors that have went through that freshman year, and then. I'm so happy for these guys. I mean, these guys will remember this forever, and that's what it's about. They had a great experience. They're going to be lifelong friends, and they'll get to cherish this for a long time.
Tiger, halftime adjustments and offensive line.
Well, I really, schematically, there were some things that, the guys told me they were pinching where they were slanting. Found some things that started working in the second half. It really was, we just had to up our compete. They came out and they out-competed us in the first quarter. We got whipped in the first quarter. We got better in the second, and then it was about the compete level. My kids competed. We were fortunate. We got a long card intercepted pass, and they fumbled one. They might have fumbled, the quarterback fumbled. I can't remember. We might have won the tournament by 3. And that was the difference in the game. Those 3 turnovers, and we didn't turn over. But we started to move the ball. And in the second half, we started to get chunks and started to do what we like to do, and that's run the football. Just amazing.
Like your shades of last year.
Yeah, 9 was a scary number. They scored. Last year we were up 9. They scored a tons. They scored a lot. So yeah, but it was better than being up 8. That's why I went for 2.
Joey, what was your thoughts? Walk me through that play when you got the long touchdown. What did you see?
Well, I mean, the line did a great job all morning long, and they opened up the hole, and there was one guy, and I just knew I had to beat him, and honestly, I wasn't thinking about the slide. He yelled at me as soon as I got back, but it was awesome.
Evan, you talk about your emotions. A lot of tears out there for you in the midst of a happy moment. What's going on inside of you?
We've been working hard for 4 years now, and coming here last year and coming up short, it really hit me in the heart hard. And coming back and getting a win just really meant a lot to me.
David, how badly did you want that onside kick?
I mean, last year, all you probably know, they came right to me last time, and I didn't make the play. And this year, I just wanted it to come to me. I mean, it worked out. I'm glad it didn't come to me because that happened. I mean, the same thing could happen again. But I mean, what happened, and I'm glad that happened. I'm glad we're winning. I'm glad we won, and I love these boys. I love the entire team. Coaches are amazing. They kept us in. The alumni in the locker room at halftime came in and pumped us up. They were telling us we're not out of the game. They made us believe. Sam Krug most of all, but everyone knows Sam Krug is here. But it was just great. I mean, it was such a great game.
Whoever was in here, and then you lose in Grand Valley and just kind of picked up from there, and 13 games later, here you are. What was the thought process throughout the season, and just overcoming the doubt?
Well, after that Grand Valley game, we knew we knew it wasn't going to be a pretty season. We knew we weren't going to blow everyone out like we had in past years, and we knew we had to buckle down. We knew that was that we should have beat them, and we played a bad game. So we were still confident in ourselves, but going into that game, we were too overconfident. And after every game after that, we've come in with level heads, and we've given the other team a lot of respect, which they all deserve. And we ended up, having a ridiculous run, and ended up winning it this year.
Just continue to answer the bell.
These kids are awesome. They just keep battling. They've shocked the world, I think, after graduating so many great players and coming back with, really 5 starters at a count holder, kicker, punter and stuff at 25 positions. We had 5 starters back, and these kids have just, every challenge, they just never give up. They don't quit. They just found a way.
Joey, that first drive of the third quarter, I think that kind of summed up this team. You guys just weren't going to be denied, especially you carrying the ball. In the first half, you weren't getting those extra yards. Second half, you started getting them. What was different?
Well, the line they were opening up the holes, and all the alumni pumped us up. Everyone was talking in the locker room. We knew this was the last 24 minutes we ever had of football, and we just wanted to make the most of it, and we came out and got the win. So.
Coach, to what degree is this a weight room win? How much would you sign? What do you guys do out in the preseason?
We ask the kids. These guys. That's why they're here, year in and year out. So we ask them to get in the weight room 3 times a week, and they get in the weight room 6 times a week. If we ask them to run sprints twice a week, they run sprints on their own 4 times a week. It's these kids. They do above and beyond what we ask them to do in the off season, and that's the only reason that we're still here. And we have a weight room guy, Ray Sullivan, who's absolutely wonderful to have in our program. And he's a likable guy, and the kids want to be in there with him. And it's 100%. That's what this is about.
You know who blocked the extra point? And how big was that?
Usually, if there's a good play in defense, you can just point to him. He usually makes it.
I mean that really turned out to be a big play, especially the way it shaped out. Because if you guys didn't block that, you would have kicked the extra point. I assume it would have been 21-20. They would have kicked the extra point.
Yeah, that turned out to be a huge play in the game. That's why you never take a play off, and you never know which play is going to be the biggest play of the game. We had earlier this year against County Heights. It was 21-20, and Little Demon blocked it. We won 28-26 because of the block kick there. So we've been fortunate on 2.
We just hope to leave an example for next year, and they saw all of us get in the weight room. We saw the classes before us getting in the weight room, and they saw how much we love everyone on the team, all the coaches, all the community support, and we just hope they know they have everyone's back. So hopefully they just keep it going next year.
People are going to doubt them too, just like they doubted us, and they need to prove people wrong.
Anything else?
18 seniors. The whole offense is all seniors except for Dylan Deemer. We have Brett Deemer. Brett, we have 1 returning starter on offense, so we got to go back to the drawing board.
In any ways, it's similar to last year going into this year?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one thing we are going to miss him in the middle on defense is a heck of a ball player. That's going to be a tough shoes to fill.
All right.